Meghan Markle is being attacked online over some scandalous pictures. The story is that Prince Andrew accompanied Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell to Phuket, Thailand in 2001. According to Maxwell's biographer, Meghan Markle was brought along to the famous yacht party in Phuket by Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell. Multiple photos of women from yacht parties have been circulated with claims that they feature Meghan Markle. And according to a sensational report in the National Enquirer, the former Suits actress was allegedly caught in a sneaky dressing room hookup with disgraced American TV host Matt Lauer following an appearance on the US Today show before she started dating Harry. There was something going on between them, a snitch for NBC Network is alleged to have told the publication. The on-set spy claims Meghan and Matt vanished together, and that Meghan was spied going into the TV star's dressing room on at least 2 occasions. Whether it was just heavy flirting, Matt wouldn't have done it in front of his wife. If anything more, it went on behind closed doors. Matt was sensationally fired from the NBC News show after allegations of sexual harassment came to light. The source goes on to claim that while it wasn't unusual for Matt to ask female guests to go backstage with him between segments, he usually left his office door open. However, with Meghan, he chose to keep their meetings private. No one dared to ask Matt why he kept the door closed with Meghan. Before meeting Harry, Meghan appeared on Today a number of times as a fashion expert to promote her former lifestyle blog, The Tig. They would flirt heavily with each other off the air and had undeniable chemistry. Matt went out of his way to get Meghan on as often as possible. Since Matt was instrumental in getting her on board as a sort of celeb consultant, he wanted to do many of the segments with her himself. According to Nanaki Pretty, Meghan's former childhood best friend, Meghan's home life forced her to become tough. Her sister Samantha was no longer living at home, hence why she saw herself as an only child. Even young, Meghan would stop talking to people if she didn't get her way. She never apologized for something she did. It had to be the other person. So for example, Catherine, Duchess of Cambridge, had to apologize for being upset during bridesmaids fittings when her daughter was bullied. Of course, this story is very much unconfirmed, and Kate Middleton even apologized to Meghan, so it's a lot more believable that Meghan Markle was on the receiving end of disrespect rather than the other way around. The tactics would later fuel her constant victim narrative, leading Harry to defend her at every turn. It wasn't a victim narrative, it was more so the entire royal family ganging up on her for the simple fact that she was an outsider, not British, and black. As a child, Meghan was genuinely a kind kid. She helped people out at school and became their savior, so to speak, if they were bullied or receiving mistreatment. However, this would later change in her adult years as Nikki observed Meghan made more of a name for herself. Her empathetic persona would continue to form when she would claim to have single-handedly gotten Procter & Gamble to change a sexist advert. However, her father had pulled some strings to get a small television station to film and air Meghan's reactions to the ad. She should have been told when she was older that she would never get a response from Hillary Clinton or P&G. Her dad stoked her ego to make her think she was special. What parent doesn't want their child to feel that way? Also, Tom Bower discovered that Meghan retelling the story to women at ABC Studios made her gain popularity. Tom Bower is an infamous and notorious liar, so take anything he says in his book and outside of his book with a big grain of salt.